What's up guys, Village Kev Talks here with another video. For those of you who have been subscribed for a long time, you know that I've done a lot of gay travel videos like gay dating in Europe and gay dating in various cities in the south of the United States. And I've done all these videos, but I realized I never talked about what I think has been the best gay travel destination. So that's what this video is about. Now, the title of this video is misleading because I've made it sound like I'm just gonna pick one place, and I'm really gonna pick 2 or 3 different places based on the different things that we look for when we travel, right? Because everybody has different needs and desires when they travel. For me, as a gay person, looking at all these cities from a gay lens, I guess, I always look at what's the community like, what are the gay men like, what are their customs like, is there a real presence, is it safe as a gay person, all these things, right? What is gay social life like? You know, is there a gay neighborhood? Are there gay bars? So if we're talking about a good place to meet men, out of all the cities that I've been to, that I made videos about, I have to go with Rio de Janeiro. If you saw my video on Rio, I felt like I was in a Twilight Zone. Like, the men were so much more respectful than I was used to, even on apps like Grindr. People didn't really send me unsolicited photos. They were very polite. It was the only place I've ever been in the world where on an app like Tinder, every guy was reaching out, making an effort. Now, of course, I'm aware that I was a tourist visiting from the States, and I come from a mixed background, so maybe to them it was like I was exotic. I was more interesting than a regular Brazilian boy. That could have been the case, but just in general, I felt that gay men there were very attractive and very respectful. And I'm not really somebody who travels to look for hookup. I just am always curious what gay life is like. But for people who do travel seeking hookups, I again would have to recommend Rio de Janeiro. It's notorious that Brazil is a very sexual culture, and that in Rio the men are not shy. But when talking about gay travel, if we're talking more about a gay community, like gay establishments, a gay neighborhood, I didn't really feel that with Rio de Janeiro. At night in Ipanema Beach, I would see a lot of gays walking around, and they would hang out at various establishments, not necessarily gay bars. But I remember that was my biggest disappointment with Rio in terms of gay life and gay world, that there were very few clearly gay establishments. I think I went to one gay bar, and then there were a few gay clubs farther off. But in the States, I'm used to cities where there's a gay neighborhood, and it's great because you know that when you go, you're going to be surrounded by gay people, and that you can hop from one bar to the next. So that was lacking with Rio, which is why I want to talk about Hell's Kitchen in New York City and West Hollywood in Los Angeles. For me, if you're visiting and you want to go to a place where there's a real gay community, where there's gay bars, gay shops, you see rainbow flags everywhere, and you know that you're home, you know that you're in a safe place and that there's gay men everywhere. I have felt that most strongly in Hell's Kitchen and in West Hollywood. I think if you're looking to be social and have a good time around other gay men, both LA and New York are perfect because there's a lot of gay bars and they're all in close proximity. Of course, there's gay bars scattered in other parts of these 2 cities, but Hell's Kitchen in New York City is like the gay mecca, and West Hollywood would be the equivalent in Los Angeles. And when it comes to actually dating and what the men are like, I still would prefer Rio de Janeiro. I just think in a place like LA and New York, it's more superficial, and it's like a revolving door, you know? It's like always on to the next. So if you're hoping to have a special experience meeting somebody one-on-one to hang out with your whole trip, if you're visiting, I think it's a lot harder for that to happen in Hell's Kitchen or West Hollywood. But if you're just with friends or even by yourself and want to be social and experience nightlife, gay nightlife, I would recommend those cities. So that's my take on the best travel destinations. I do want to give an honorary shout out to London, England, because I think London, I had a really easy time meeting gay guys there, both in person and on apps, and it's kind of like a more demure version, in my mind, of New York City. So if New York City is too intense for you, too hectic, I think London is another option where it's totally okay to be gay. There's gay bars, gay establishments, and you can have a good time as a gay person. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.